Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap. So we know that NABARD Grade A Phase 2 examination is on 25th of January, and we know that as a part of Phase 2 examination, descriptive paper can play a very important role. It is going to be the deciding factor that whether you are going to be in the merit list or not. So as a part of this video, we are going to discuss some important topics with respect to the descriptive paper one by one, and it is going to be helpful for all of you. Now, before we go forward, just a small announcement in case if you want to know that how EduTap can help you as a part of your preparation. So we have launched this live and recorded crash course for NABARD Grade A, and we have also launched this phase 2 test series, right, which will definitely help you in order to boost your preparation. So you can go to a website and you can check out the details over there. Now, moving forward, first of all, if we talk about the distribution of questions with respect to the different topics in the year 2024 and 2023. So let me tell you that the static portion has played a very important role, right? It has played a very important role and it is going to play a huge role in your selection. If you talk about 2024, you can see it over here that four questions were asked from ARD, from plant and horticulture crops, Indian agriculture, farming system, farm and agriculture engineering, right? These were the topics from where one questions were asked per topic, right? Then for the 2023, you can see it over here that the questions have been asked for rural development, forestry, rural marketing, agriculture extensions, right? Now, if you want me to tell you any important topics from the static, so you can clearly see the trend over here that there is no such topic that is extremely important. That I would say you can say that this topic is more important as compared to the other topics because that is not a part of the trend. If you see the trend, they are asking questions very randomly from different set of topics, right? So it is very difficult to pinpoint certain specific topics to narrow down the list and to give you a small list that I should provide you for the examination, and you start preparing them and your exam is going to get clear. That's not how it works, right? That will make your preparation, I would say, more biased as well as inefficient. So my suggestion is that the best way through which you can prepare ARD is that basically if you see this video over here, right? If you see this video over here, abhi time kam hai. So don't watch it at a normal speed. You can watch it at 2x maybe, right? And just try to see the type of questions that have been asked in the PYQs with respect to a descriptive paper in case of ARD. Straight away, very straightforwardly, they are asking you the questions directly from the syllabus only, right? If you open the question and if you see the syllabus next to it, you can easily identify that the question that have been asked, even the language of the question, right, the manner in which the question is asked has been taken directly from the syllabus only. So my suggestion is that with respect to ARD, don't leave don't leave even a single keyword as far as the syllabus is concerned. तो सिलेबस जैसे ही आप उठा रहे हो, सबसे पहला काम आपको ये करना है कि उसका एक एक जो कीवर्ड है, आपके पास इतना कंटेंट होना चाहिए कि आप हर कीवर्ड के ऊपर कम से कम 400 वर्ड्स का आंसर लिख सको. ठीक है, तो 400 लिखोगे, थोड़ा वैल्यू एडिशन करके 600 में पहुंच जाएगा. बट द पॉइंट इज दैट प्लीज मेक श्योर दैट you are covering each and every keyword that is mentioned in the question, right? Even if the question, if that is mentioned as a part of the syllabus. So if the syllabus is saying, if it is talking about the dry land areas, right? Even if the small keyword dry land area is written over there, you should know that what is dry land area, right? What is the reason behind this dry land areas? So you should have certain amount of content so that you can write 400 word answer over it, right? And if you see the pattern of question, just watch the video, take my suggestion and watch the video. एक बार आप वीडियो देखोगे, आपको पूरी क्लैरिटी मिल जाएगी कि यार क्वेश्चन कौन से पूछे गए हैं और वो सिलेबस के साथ किस तरह अलाइन हो रही है. सीधा स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड क्वेश्चन सिलेबस से आते हैं, राइट? सो प्लीज मेक श्योर दैट यू आर कवरिंग ईच एंड एवरी कीवर्ड एज अ पार्ट ऑफ द सिलेबस. Now, apart from that, certain type of questions can be asked from the ESS section also, but very limited question. Exam में आपके पास 6 क्वेश्चन आते हैं, 6 में से आपको 4 करने होते हैं, right? So very limited question. One question was asked, two questions were asked in 2023 from the demographic trend topic and the financial inclusion topic, right? And in 2024, again they have asked question from financial inclusion, and one question was asked from government scheme where they had given you the question, and you had to attempt two schemes, part A and part B, right? This is what you were supposed to do. Now, as a part of this video, apart from the static topics, I'm going to discuss some important current affair topic also, right? And although I would say the current affairs do not play very dominant role in the descriptive paper in the NABARD grade A examination, but still I'm going to provide you a list, certain type of topics or certain type of schemes that were there in the news, and I would say you must prepare those topics, right? You must prepare those topics. At least try to prepare the schemes, क्योंकि स्कीम बेस्ड क्वेश्चन आ जाते हैं यहाँ एग्जाम में, तो कोशिश करो कि आप वहां से प्रिपेयर करके रखो. ठीक ठीक है. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, प्लीज मेक श्योर दैट यू आर मैपिंग द सिलेबस का हर एक कीवर्ड कवर करो. इट इज एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट. Now let us see the current affair topics as a part of it. And the first topic that I want you to cover is basically seed management. अब इसको cover कैसे करना है आपको? Directly seed is something that is there as a part of its syllabus, right? So seed management जो भी techniques होती हैं, try to cover that, try to link it with your I would say static portion, and you can use some sort of value addition as a part of current affair also, right? तो आप ये अगर आप seed management का वहाँ क्वेश्चन आ रहा है, seed technologies का क्वेश्चन आ रहा है, तो आप अपने कंक्लूजन में ड्राफ्ट सीड्स बिल्स के बारे में भी बात कर सकते हो, राइट? द सीड बिल्स 2025, यू कैन टॉक अबाउट दिस बिल आल्सो as a part of your answer in order to put some value addition, right? So seed management, I would say, is one of the important topics that is there. It was there in the news because a legislation has been basically released as a part of the parliament, right? The draft legislation has been released, so it is important. The next is WTO agreement on fishery and subsidy. Now, if you open the syllabus, you know that international institutions, international organizations, they are a part of your syllabus. And apart from that, fishery is something that is there as a part of your syllabus. So basically, this was an important news because this WTO agreement on fishery subsidies, it has been officially entered for the first time, right? And India, although has not ratified it, India ने ratify नहीं किया अभी तक. But the point is that basically it was there in the news. It was all over the news, and fishery is something that is a part of your syllabus. And international organization, including WTO, it is also a part of your syllabus. So that is why I've listed it as a part of this. I would say as a part of this list. So what you can do, you can just prepare some basic details कि यार ये agreement on fishery subsidies किस बारे में है. And apart from that, of course, the fishery topic, it also becomes important for the examination, right? Because there is another reason why fisheries topic is important, because of this scheme also, which is Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. So this scheme has basically completed 5 years of its launch. So that's why it also becomes important. जब भी किसी स्कीम को 5 साल होते हैं, 10 साल होते हैं, राइट? कोई किसी को एनिवर्सरी हो जाती है, तो the point is that it becomes important for the examination, because I've seen a trend in lot of competitive examinations that questions from asked related to that. So you should prepare this scheme Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, and it is also related to fishery sector only. So I would say fishery sector न्यूज के हिसाब से देखें तो थोड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट लगता है इस साल के लिए. द नेक्स्ट स्कीम दैट आई वांट यू टू कवर इज प्रधानमंत्री धन धान्य कृषि योजना. ठीक है, तो प्रधानमंत्री धन धान्य कृषि योजना, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज इट वाज अनाउंस्ड एज अ पार्ट ऑफ द बजट. सो आई वुड सजेस्ट यू टू प्रिपेयर द फीचर्स ऑफ दिस स्कीम, राइट, एंड द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ द स्कीम. ठीक है, तो ये बस ये दो चीजें प्रिपेयर करना, ज्यादा डिटेल में जाने की जरूरत नहीं है बिकॉज नाबार्ड में उस तरह के क्वेश्चन ज्यादातर पूछे नहीं जाते हैं क्रिटिकली एनालाइज करने के लिए स्कीम्स बेस्ड क्वेश्चन. सो जो क्वेश्चन आते हैं स्कीम बेस्ड, वो ज्यादातर फीचर से रिलेटेड ही होते हैं, फीचर से या ज्यादा बेनिफिट्स, राइट? सो ट्राई टू प्रिपेयर अकॉर्डिंगली. You need to have some information, minimum content, so that you can write it as a part of your descriptive answers, right? The next is mission for Atmanirbharta in Pulses. This is also something that is relevant as far as your syllabus is concerned, and this was also launched by the government. This has been launched by the Prime Minister. It was basically announced, and you need to know it, right? You need to know that what are the features and why do we need to go for the Atmanirbharta when it comes to pulses. And you can also study the different, the scope of pulses as a part of the Indian economy, as a part of the Indian agriculture system. That what is its contribution to the GDP, also sort of thing, the export, import, the trends with respect to the pulses sector. You should try to do that. So that is about mission for Atmanirbharta in pulses. देन 10 years ऑफ SDG. ठीक है, सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल को 10 साल हो चुके हैं, और अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल रिपोर्ट भी आई थी. ठीक है, तो इस रिपोर्ट की थोड़ी ब्रीफ हाईलाइट आप देख लेना गूगल करके, राइट? अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, व्हाट इज द सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ दिस SDG फॉर इंडिया, राइट? तो इंडिया की प्रोग्रेस थोड़ी सी प्रिपेयर करके जाना, सम रेलिवेंट पॉइंट्स विद रिस्पेक्ट टू इंडिया, क्योंकि 10 साल हो चुके हैं, तो इंडिया ने इस समय क्या प्रोग्रेस दिखाई है जब से ये SDGs आए हैं, व्हाट आर द इनिशिएटिव्स दैट हैव बीन टेकन, ऑल सच सॉर्ट ऑफ थिंग्स यू कैन प्रिपेयर एज अ पार्ट ऑफ वन पेज नोट. ठीक है, तो एग्जाम में आ जाता है, तो सो दैट यू आर एबल टू रेप्लिकेट दैट नॉलेज. सो दिस वाज देयर इन द न्यूज रेलिवेंट टू योर सिलेबस, so that's why I've added it as a part of the list. Then 10 years of Sagarmala program. So this is also mission of the government, right? Mission by the government. So it was also there in the news. 10 साल इसको भी हो चुके हैं. So I would say कि कम से कम minimum features पढ़ के जाओ सागरमाला प्रोग्राम के, यार features क्या है, उससे ज्यादा नहीं. ठीक है, उससे कुछ ज्यादा नहीं करना है, बस features क्या है उसके, what are the features of the program, you just need to go through that. Then 10 years of Digital India mission have also happened, right? So what is India mission? What is the scope of Digital India mission, right? And up to what extent it has been able to achieve its goal. So you can basically prepare some minimum content for that, so that if the small question 10 marker question is asked in the examination, you should have some idea about it, right? Financial inclusion भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है, तो 2 बार ही क्वेश्चन आ चुके हैं उसमें से, अब मुझे लगता नहीं कि दोबारा पूछेंगे, बट डिजिटल इंडिया थीम इज ऑल्सो ओरिएंटेड टुवर्ड्स फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन ओनली, सो यू शुड ट्राई टू प्रिपेयर दैट. Then this theme of agroforestry, right? Because basically the government has issued model rules 2025, right? अब ये मॉडल रूल्स जानना इतना जरूरी नहीं है, थोड़ा वैल्यू एडिशन के लिए तीन चार पॉइंट प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो ताकि एग्रो फॉरेस्ट्री से रिलेटेड को स्टार्टिंग क्वेश्चन भी आ जाए। तो अब करंट अफेयर लिंक करके यू आर एबल टू लिंक द करंट अफेयर्स एंड यू आर एबल टू जनरेट सम गुड पॉइंट्स, राइट? यू कैन गेट सम कॉम्पिटेटिव एज इन द एग्जामिनेशन। तो थोड़े दो तीन रूल ऐसे ही याद रख लो, राइट? और एग्रो फॉरेस्ट्री इट वॉज देयर इन द न्यूज, सो इट बिकम्स इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द एग्जामिनेशन, राइट? वन ऑफ द इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स दैट यू कैन प्रिपेयर। Then we have FDI also. For the ESI part, we have this FDI because India's net FDI inflows it fell by 96% as per latest RBI's bulletin, right? तो ये 96% फेल हुआ है, so we need to know that what is the status and why it has happened, right? I've already covered this topic as a part of Perspective 360 degree video also, so you can just open the playlist, एक बार playlist देख लेना और वहां पर आपको क्वेश्चन मिल जाएगा। तो बस वही आप पॉइंट्स थोड़े से नोट्स में ऐड करके प्रिपेयर कर लेना, that should also be sufficient, right? So I hope it is clear to you. Then we have this Amrut mission because schemes are asked as a part of the examination, and ये जो अमृत स्कीम है, राइट? अटल मिशन फॉर रिजुविनेशन एंड अर्बन ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, इसको 10 साल हो चुके हैं, इट हैज कंप्लीटेड अ डेकेड, सो इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द एग्जाम, सो यू कैन जस्ट प्रिपेयर सम पॉइंट्स फॉर इट दैट व्हाट हैज बीन द कंट्रीब्यूशन एंड व्हाट आर द फीचर्स ऑफ दिस स्कीम। Then we know that basically rural institutions, right? They are also important for the examination. The rural financial institution. Last year भी क्वेश्चन आया था यहाँ से, तो वन स्टेट वन आरआरबी बहुत न्यूज में चल रहा था, सो दिस कुड बी अ टॉपिक with respect to which you can study the features कि यार one state one RRB के क्या implication होंगे because of the amalgamation where the government has basically amalgamated 26 RRBs as a part of the country. So what is going to be the impact of that and what are the challenges that RRBs face as a part of the countries? Try to prepare some challenges also and of course the features of regional rural bank, right? कि यार मतलब क्यों इस्टेब्लिश किए गए हैं, व्हाट इज द शेयर होल्डिंग पैटर्न। सो ऑब्जेक्टिव में भी क्या पता क्वेश्चन पूछ लें वो आपसे आरआरबी से रिलेटेड, बट आई वुड से फॉर द डिस्क्रिप्टिव पेपर यू जस्ट नीड टू फोकस अपॉन दिस थीम, सो दैट कुड बी इंपॉर्टेंट। नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन प्रधानमंत्री मुद्रा योजना, इसे भी 10 साल हो चुके हैं, सो इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, सो यू कैन प्रिपेयर द मिनिमम कंटेंट विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दिस स्कीम ऑल्सो। Then we have 50 years of microfinance institution in India also, right? So try to prepare some content that what is microfinance sector, what is the contribution of microfinance sector as a part of the financial system, right? So try to focus upon that, have some minimum content, बहुत ज़्यादा overdo करने की जरूरत नहीं है, but try to have some minimum content for that. दिस इज ऑल्सो दैट वी हैड कवर्ड एज अ पार्ट ऑफ द पर्सपेक्टिव 360, ये सारे हम कर चुके हैं, सो चाहो तो आप वीडियो देख सकते हो या फिर आपको पीडीएफ हो आपके पास तो टेलीग्राम चैनल से पीडीएफ डाउनलोड कर लो, जो भी आपको ठीक लगे, ठीक है? सो यू कैन गो फॉर इट, और इफ यू वांट टू प्रिपेयर योर ओन कंटेंट टू सेव योर टाइम यू कैन डू दैट ऑल्सो, बट यू कैन प्रिपेयर दीज आर द मिनिमम टॉपिक्स दैट यू कैन डू। देन वी हैव नेशनल प्रोग्राम फॉर डेली डेवलपमेंट ऑल्सो, ठीक है? तो ये नेशनल प्रोग्राम फॉर डेली डेवलपमेंट ये इंपॉर्टेंट आई वुड से एक प्रोग्राम है because government has basically revised it very recently, so you should prepare this topic as a part of this exam, right? This could be important because it was there in the news, बहुत सारे इस पे आर्टिकल्स भी मिले थे मुझे, so you can go for it. Then basically government has achieved the target for establishing 10,000 FPOs under formation and promotion of 10,000 FPO scheme, right? So this scheme was there as a part of the government. अब ये scheme इतनी important नहीं है, but FPO का क्या रोल होता है, फार्मर प्रोड्यूसिंग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का क्या रोल होता है, वो रोल पढ़ना आपके लिए थोड़ा जरूरी है, ठीक है? तो वो आपके सिलेबस में भी है, ये स्टैटिक पोर्शन का भी पार्ट है, सो यू कैन जस्ट गो फॉर इट एंड यू कैन जस्ट प्रिपेयर सम कंटेंट फॉर दैट। द नेक्स्ट इज मिशन फॉर कॉटन प्रोडक्टिविटी, इंपॉर्टेंट मिशन है, बजट में अनाउंस किया गया था, right? Important for the examination, so try to have some notes, and this is also we have covered as a part of perspective 360, तो इसे भी आप प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो because it was announced as a part of the budget, और बजट में जो schemes अनाउंस होती हैं that are important for the examination. For example, I just told you प्रधानमंत्री धन धान्य कृषि योजना also, so that was also announced as a part of the government, so you should have some content for that. Then Urban Challenge Fund, since as a part of ESI, urbanization is a part of your syllabus, and Urban Challenge Fund was again it was launched as a part of the budget. So try to have some content regarding that. This is also we have covered as a part of our Perspective 360 topic. ठीक है, मेजॉरिटी आपको टॉपिक वही मिल जाएंगे, एक बार आप प्लेलिस्ट देख लोगे या फिर थोड़ा यूट्यूब पे सर्च कर लोगे, बट अगर टाइम वेस्ट हो रहा है उससे तो आप खुद से भी प्रिपेयर करना चाहो तो कर सकते हो, ठीक है? सो दैट्स व्हाट यू कैन डू। देन म्यूचुअल क्रेडिट गारंटी scheme for MSME, it was approved, right? And it was also announced as a part of the budget, so that's why I've added it as a part of the list, right? So it was also an important scheme announced in the budget part. Then government also has approved the continuation of integrated Pradhan Mantri Annadata Ay Sanrakshan Abhiyan, right? So this is government. The government has basically approved its continuation and it was there highlighted as the part of PIB. इसके regarding a special article भी लिखा हुआ था वहां पर और कुछ और भी मुझे newspaper articles दिखे तो I thought I should add it as a part of it, which is प्रधान PM Asha scheme. So try to know about it scheme की scheme किस बारे में है, who are the beneficiaries, what are the features. Try to know that, right? Then we have Union Cabinet has approved revised Rashtra Gokul Mission also. So this is also the revised version has been approved. So try to focus upon that also in order to boost the livestock sector. So you need to know the about this mission and what is the scope of this mission. Try to prepare some content for that. Then Kisan Sampada Yojana also. This was also there in the news, right? This was also there in the news because government has basically allocated. Government has given some additional allocation to Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana. So try to know about this scheme. I know you already know that because this is there as a part of your objective type paper also. But descriptive के mindset से भी एक बार इस scheme को देख लेना, right? This can also be an important one. Then Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana to boost youth employment. This was also there in the news. It was announced, right? So try to know about it. देन प्रधानमंत्री उज्ज्वला योजना ऑल्सो, ये पुरानी स्कीम है लेकिन ये न्यूज में थी, ठीक है. इट वॉज देयर इन द न्यूज बिकॉज ऑफ सम रीजन. आई एम नॉट एबल टू रिकॉल द न्यूज रीजन बट इट वॉज देयर इन द न्यूज. प्रधानमंत्री उज्ज्वला योजना. सो ट्राई टू हैव सम डिस्क्रिप्टिव point of view but descriptive fodder material for this one also. Then cabinet recently approved restructuring and extension of lending period of PM Swanidhi scheme. So this was also there in the news. Then Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Its framework has been revised very recently. So that's why it was there in the news, right? So that is something for which you can prepare some pointers for the Fasal Bima Yojana for the agriculture sector, right? The insurance for the agriculture sector, you can have some content regarding that. Then regarding MG Narega also, because recently what the government has done, it has amended Schedule 1 of MG Narega Act, right? So they have amended the Schedule 1. So try to have some content that what is MG Narega, what is the purpose of MG Narega, social audit as a part of MG Narega. Then we have the challenges for MG Narega. तो थोड़ा challenges तो नहीं, वैसे नाबार्ड ने पूछते नहीं है challenges, but features कम से कम थोड़ा प्रिपेयर करने की कोशिश करना. कई बार वो अम्ब्रेला स्कीम या बड़ी फ्लैगशिप स्कीम जो होती है वहां से क्वेश्चन पूछ लेते हैं, right? Then there are certain themes that are important for the social issues also that were there in the news. For example, urban migration, it was there in the news. तो migration जो chapter है वो आपके syllabus में भी है. Try to have some content with respect to that, right? Regarding the migration and the urban migration that has been happening. So try to have some fodder material. It was there in the news. Then domestic violence, because prevention of women from domestic violence act 20 years हो चुके हैं इस act को. So it was there in the news. So try to have some content regarding that. Then decline in fertility rate in India. So this was there in the news because the fertility rate has been declining and we have also covered this as a part of Perspective 360. So try to have some content on that. Then try to also have some pointers regarding the themes like hunger, right? क्योंकि global hunger index हर साल आता है तो हंगर थोड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट, आई वुड से इट अ टाइप ऑफ थिंग दैट इज ऑलवेज इंपॉर्टेंट. कभी भी क्वेश्चन निकाल के पूछा जा सकता है, या तो हंगर से रिलेटेड है या तो अर्बन पॉवर्टी से रिलेटेड, बिकॉज ये टॉपिक बहुत ही इंटर रिलेटेड है. इनइक्वालिटी, राइट, सच टाइप ऑफ टॉपिक्स. देन वी हैव मल्टी डायमेंशनल पॉवर्टी इंडेक्स ऑल्सो. Recently the report has been released. Human development report also, it has been released. So try to cover these things because they basically help you to do maximum coverage, and these inputs can be used as a part of value addition also in other answers. So try to focus upon that. देन फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन, ये मैंने इसलिए डाल दिया बिकॉज 2 बार लगातार क्वेश्चन आ चुका है, राइट? तो आई वुड से इट इज वन ऑफ द फेवरेट टॉपिक्स ऑफ नबार्ड. So that's why we have added it as a part of the list, right? And 5 साल हो चुके हैं नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी को, राइट? सो एजुकेशन इज अ पार्ट ऑफ योर सिलेबस. सो ट्राई टू हैव सम आइडिया रिगार्डिंग दिस थीम. ये थीम आपको थोड़ी प्रिपेयर करनी है, क्या पता क्वेश्चन आ जाए, राइट? क्योंकि ईएसआई से ज्यादा क्वेश्चन आते नहीं है, मैक्सिमम वेटेज आपका एआरडी का ही रहता है. तो बट ट्राई टू फोकस upon ARD the way I have shared with you, right? कि try to cover each and every keyword that is mentioned in the question. क्योंकि जो आपको मैंने वीडियो बोली, the video that I suggested you in the initial part of this session. So if you talk about this video, so basically in this video I have covered everything. That basically all the questions that have been asked, and basically the way you can link the question with the either the current affair or with the static part of the syllabus. तो अगर आप खुद भी क्वेश्चन पढ़ोगे, वीडियो नहीं भी देखोगे, अगर टाइम वेस्ट हो रहा है, वीडियो नहीं भी देख रही है, इट इज ओके, बट ट्राई टू इंटीग्रेट बाय योरसेल्फ कि यार कोई क्वेश्चन सिलेबस में कहाँ से पूछा गया है, जो एआरडी का क्वेश्चन है, और आप देखोगे कि सारे के सारे क्वेश्चन जितने भी थे, जितने भी क्वेश्चन थे, सीधा कीवर्ड सिलेबस से निकाल के ही पूछा था. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ ट्राइंग टू फाइंड आउट, आई वुड से इंपॉर्टेंट स्टैटिक टॉपिक्स, मुझे लगता है स्टैटिक टॉपिक के लिए बेस्ट अप्रोच यही है कि सिलेबस का हर कीवर्ड खत्म करो, राइट, जो कि आपने किया भी होगा. बट अगर कुछ आपकी अप्रोच में कुछ गैप्स हैं, सो आपकी प्रिपरेशन में कोई गैप्स है रिगार्डिंग ईआरडी, ट्राई टू फिल दोस गैप्स यूजिंग दिस, राइट. So I hope it is clear to you. These are the current affair based topics that I feel are important, and these themes are important, right? So I provided you a list, and I hope it was helpful to all of you. Now we are done with the session. So in case if you also want to know that how EduTap can help you as a part of your preparation, so you can just go to a website edutap.in. You can go to the courses section. You can go to all courses section. You can just go, if you want to see Nabard courses, you can see, right. So these are the courses that we provide. In order to see the details, you can just go to a website, right, and you can check out the details over there. So that is it from my end. Thank you so much and all the best.